Hello all. I have received some reports that we're having some difficulties with expenses, and I wanted to do a quick overview of how to submit these expenses so that we can get those to Cherie on time and she can pay our bills, because a company that pays its bills is a good company. And so since we're a good company, we're going to pay our bills. So anyways, these videos are not going to be nearly as cool as Q360's, but I will try my best. So go up to File, Expenses, and here you're going to have the forward-facing screen of all the claims that include your expenses right here on the screen. So from here, these are all the folders that hold all of the items, which are your actual purchases. So we'll add a new folder, which is a claim. In the description, I like to do one once a week. So I'll do the week of 11/22/2019, because 11/22/2019 is right in front of me. However, I suggest that you do it every Monday. So you do it the week of, we'll see what, so the week of 11/25/2019. And because our new policy too is that you have 10 days from the purchase date to submit your items, weekly seems optimal. So I'll double check to make sure my branch is good. It's in data entry mode. That's good. So I've got my claim folder here and we're ready to roll. Go over to your items. And we're going to do a couple of items, different types of items, so that you can see how Q360 is supposed to respond. So we'll go to the plus button and we'll add our first claim. So right here in the description, please put the vendor name there. It's super important. Even I've been doing that wrong up until today. But Cherie has requested that we put the vendor name here. So we'll say we shopped at Costco. I don't know that I've ever actually shopped at Costco, but it seems good for this example. Category. Office supplies seems good. Now for all of these right here, these two here are reimbursed, so it won't trigger this receipt flag, but it'll trigger the reimbursed flag. The rest of these are going to be credit card expenses for the most part. So office supplies in the live environment it should have this automatically check itself. Unfortunately, I'm in the test environment. The test environment doesn't exactly respond the correct way because I don't have it coded the same, because we're just playing in this environment, but the live environment should work a little bit better. That being said, I am in the test environment, so I can mess with it all I want and it won't mess anything up, but don't go into the live environment and start practicing. If you want access to the test environment, let me know. I may be able to do something for you. Office supplies, this receipt flag will check automatically. This is a bad example, but pay method, you're going to use one of your credit cards, whichever Cherie indicated you to use. This reimburse flag should be unchecked. We'll go over to the comments. Now, Cherie wants us to tell us a description of what it's for. So we'll say fancy pens for writing things and stuff. Cool. Okay. Quantity, 1. We'll say our fancy pens cost $25 because they're fancy. And I don't, off the top of my head, know the math on that, but we'll say $2.50 is a good tax amount. Now, also super important, something that we've all been missing, is including a project number, opportunity, or call. You can find your project by clicking the magnifying glass. And I know that this is going to be an admin project that I'm going to turn around and have to, I apologize for that, I'm going to have to apply this to. So all of my purchases pretty much go to admin. I'm going to click this magnifying glass, just open it up, verify it's what I want. A couple of the projects in Q360 might have similar names, so be very aware of that, and you might want to open it up just to make sure it's what you want. So we'll close it out, looks good, I'll select it as the option. Now, because I've used a credit card, I always have to attach a receipt. So go over to the documents, hit the plus sign, we'll browse for the file. Fake receipt for my fake purchase sounds good, and we'll save. And that's all you have to do for a credit card purchase. Now for your mileage, it's a little bit different but pretty similar. So I'll hit the plus button again to add another item. Come over here. Let's say I drove to an insurance meeting. My category, because it's going to be my personal auto, will be reimbursed personal auto. Parking also has its own category. So reimburse personal auto, I do not need a receipt for this. Pay method was me, so I'll hit employee, and this one responds correctly by reimbursing, clicking the reimburse flag automatically. I'll just repeat myself here. And then I'll come over here. Now I have it designed so that it'll automatically calculate what you need to be reimbursed. So let's say I drove 25 miles, quantity of 25 at 50 cents. It automatically calculates to $12.50. Please keep in mind that you still have to attach a project, an opportunity, or a call to this expense. Hit the magnifying glass. I've already opened this up once, so I feel solid that this is a good choice. I'm going to click it, hit select, and I've applied my project number. Now because this is mileage, I do not have to attach a receipt, so it won't holler at me or throw up an error whenever I go to save this. So we're good there. All looks good. I'm going to hit that save button, because we always hit the save button. Now if there's anything wrong with any of my items that I've entered, once I hit the save button, it'll throw up some errors and it'll tell me what I need to do. Now, let's say I'm done with this claim folder. What you need to do, and what a lot of us are missing again, is we're not submitting our claims for approval. So in order to submit your claims and really be done here, we have to go over and select line item by line item and submit our claims. Or, because I like to do 15 things at one time, shift, select all of them, extended menu, submit items. And they're submitted. And you can verify here because this has gone from data entry to in progress. Now if you guys have any questions on how to do this, just let me know. I don't particularly like making these training videos because I bumble bump my way through them. But if there's anything that you need extra direction on, I will be more than happy to bumble butt my way through it all day. So just let me know, send me an email. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime you need. Thank you very much and have a great day.